Hey guys, I am Jim with War Barn. I restore World War II Axis vehicles and other equipment, cannons and such. So we're here today because I got a couple items here I want to show you. A couple of these things I had, a couple of these things are new, but let's get closer to it here. So what I have here today is an unissued battery box. This is used for several pieces of optic, including the Flak Vizier for the Flak 38. The reason why I got the box out is that this will actually go in this specific box. So this one's unissued. The only thing I can say incorrectly about it is that it's Dunkelgelb. So if my can was dated 42, the correct perfect one would be one painted in this color. So, oh my God, look, there's a B in here. No, guys, hey, I'm just joking. This is covering up the potential offensive marketing symbol that was used around that time, but you can see the rest of it. Inside's got some dents, a little bit of surface rust on the corners, but the inside, the felt is basically brand new, and again, once again, the stamp is nice and clear. So basically, battery goes in there. This can hook on several different places, on several different optics. I have these on my, this was also good for the Sharon Fern Roar, or rabbit ears, okay? It's also good for Flak binoculars. There's a place where it mounts on the side. Put the battery in there, you plug it into here, and you plug it into your light. So I do have, this is the one that came inside here. It's cut, but I do have another one that's unissued with the original string. But just to give you an idea, this would plug in here with two prongs. This goes on to your ground sight, once again, and you could adjust the gradient or the amount of light actually that's going to come on and light up your reticle. So this will go in this specific box. This is, I showed you this before, but I just thought I'd show it for demonstration purposes. That goes in there. I found the correct hammer that came with all these Flak tools. Now, it was used a little bit. I used it a little bit more. I figured, hey, it's used. What's the big deal? I need a brass hammer. So there you go, brass hammer. I used a little bit, but I think I'm gonna stop. So if I need a brass hammer, aluminum hand in the future, I'm gonna stop, because this is still pretty good shape. I didn't bang it up too much. This does not go in this box. This goes in another box. So I'm gonna have to find the table of contents, the menu, and figure out which box this exactly should go into. Something I picked up here is this is the correct temperature gauge for the Flak 38 for the 20 millimeter. So looks like it's got a little bit of handling wear. It's not that bad a condition. On the inside, you can see the marketing symbol. Looks to be pretty much unissued to me. Okay, here is the temperature gauge itself. Really good condition. Looks like it was hardly even used at all. So if you see over here, there's a little bit of a curvature, and that's exactly how you'd use that. So you do is a certain exact point after you're firing. If you suspect the barrel's too hot, the barrel will be there. You take this curvature, put it on the barrel, and of course it'll give you the temperature. And if you need to change out your barrel, this accessory kit came with a barrel changing kit too. I don't have the barrel changing rod. There's a rod that slips inside there, but I think I have the asbestos glove, which is inside of a plastic bag. So yeah, another thing I got, trying to make this all complete. Another interesting thing is on the bottom here is the wartime stamping, kind of obscured, but then after the war, Finland utilized these cannons as well. So the SA, I believe, is Finland, but hey, it just shows the history. To me, not a big deal. It's not, it's a real piece. It's a rare thing to have, and I'm glad to have it to complete basically everything for the Flak Vizier box I have, other than a brush, and I believe there should be a little rag. So there should be a little brush in here, a little rag that I'm missing. Maybe I could find it someday. If not, not a big deal. It's just a basic wooden brush with bristles. Maybe I could find something similar and put it in there. Not a big deal. So yeah, that pretty much complete that. I'm not sure that the box that this goes in, if it's going to complete it, but it's going to put it pretty close. So something else I got, let's change gears a little bit, is original, I got an additional original Zeppelin for the Opel Blitz, which is this one. So I got this one recently. Fellow collector and friends, thanks Rolf, we made a trade. I don't even know if I'm gonna use them all, but it was a good trade. And these I got several years ago. Turned out that these two that I got came from this guy as well. That's why it all look really similar. So the real interesting story is that he found these in a toy store or a toy factory. So I guess during the war, Opel farmed out the casting of these aluminum hood ornaments. So that is what that is. Matter of fact, we're going to take a walk over here in a minute. I'll show you where this mounts on there. So I was not aware of that. Just something you learn. It's not necessary, but I guess even Opel subcontracted some parts. And it makes sense. If the vehicle didn't have any aluminum parts that needed to be cast, why start everything up, new foundry, new personnel, all that, when there's factories in place that already have most of the equipment and can make this for you. So that's that. Here is the other site. This will be for the 37 millimeter. This is real similar, almost exactly the same as the other one. The only thing that's different would be this cover here. This cover does not have the wartime marking. So what that means is this was probably made for export for one of their allies, one of the Axis armies. So there you go. Let's go over by. Lastly, let's finish up. Let's take one of these over here. So there is roughly where it would mount on the Opel Blitz radiator. So this was only used up until 1942, and then they stopped using them. So it's kind of an oddball thing, kind of a rare thing. One guy found a horde of them, so there's exceptions to the rule. I'm not going to be able to use these on all my restorations because I have several. I'll be happy to get a couple vehicles done. One, I believe, is an early 42. It would be appropriate to put that on there. The other ones, I'm not sure. So when I go to restore those vehicles, I'm going to try to use, parts for a 42, as many parts I have a 42, as many parts I have a 43 matched up with that vehicle, exact, etc. Okay, so that's where we're at on that. So a lot of exciting things coming this year, guys. If you want to check it out down below, I have a link to my GoFundMe page. Any comments or questions, let me know. And I got a couple people helping me out with some little side projects. As those little side projects start manifesting themselves, I'm going to get some more footage, especially on, hopefully, the Flak 37 in the next couple months. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.